style.
Yeah.
I know everybody talks about this style. So it's in Masora. It's sort of morphed into a lot of songs, and it's this finger picking style that everybody talks about when they hear you play old and new. Talk about it.
I think with Masora, I think I was, sounds really stupid, but I was trying to play my own delay. It kind of, I think when with the rhythm,
Yeah.
it almost did sound like a little repeat delay. So I think there was that with Masora. I think I started to incorporate it into more of my playing. I think there was, how did I get here? How does that go? And I think I just started to put it in too many places. If I listen back to Dirty Rack now, I probably did a little bit too much of it, but it kind of became a bit of a signature style.
Well, then that's what a signature is, isn't it?
So it's in there rather than just kind of arpeggiating.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, it just kind of added like an annoying banjo player, kind of just.
I got you. Yeah. On the Atlantic Highway, heading for Sin City. Ain't no surprise, we were busted on arrival. Shots and bombs through the night, tequila at sunrise.
So, that song, that was a kind of infamous Dirty Wrecked weekend, wasn't it? Bank holiday weekend.
Oh, yes.
And the verse, actually, so just before the tequila at sunrise, I was in the van. I think we'd all been up all night, but I was in the van just by myself. Don't know why we haven't slept, but we were all pretty wired. And I was just on the old Takamine acoustic. And that was where that came about. So I was just tinkering on the guitar. And then I think Rick and Steve came in as I was kind of just getting creative and said, come in for a breakfast. And I think we had a nice English breakfast served with tequila. So it was tequila at sunrise. Which I think, yeah.
It's amazing. These, I guess for anybody watching or listening or wanting to know is that, and perhaps didn't see us on tour, the what we how we lived and what we lived went into the music. It was right there. Exactly this point. We were on the road. We wrote on the road, and we encapsulated that feeling, which is why Dirty Wrecked is that party vibe album, because it's literally, there's people in there, there's moments in there, there's getting busted in there, there's not knowing your you know, where you're gonna be the next day, you know, and all that kind of stuff. It's all there.
I mean, there was some real Cheech and Chong moments leading up to the busted on arrival, wasn't it? but yeah, I think you're right. I think we poured our lives and our souls into each song, and a lot of that was kind of on the road and in stunning places down in the southwest as well. You know, so another one that I remember coming up with a guitar line on the road was, do you remember we had a really hot week in Porthtown?
Oh yeah.
And I think when I say really hot, it was like a heat wave. It was just sunshine every day, and we were gigging every night, sort of out and about in Cornwall. But that became our kind of base, didn't it?
It did.
I think the sand dunes have pretty much washed away there now, but they used to be a bit higher, I think. I can remember us kind of sleeping on there and waking up at the bottom as we'd sort of slid down and we'd left like turtle trails. But I remember what became She's Just a Girl. I remember sitting on the rocks just around the corner, not on the side where the pool is, but the tide must have been out, and I went round, and it was just like early in the morning. There was no one around, maybe the odd dog walker, and I remember just like, again, feeling creative and coming up with. I'm probably not going to be able to play it now, but. So what became the She's Just a Girl? I remember kind of listening to the waves kind of coming in and almost like playing along to it. So obviously it's a big old vast beach, but I was kind of honing in onto the loudest shh. I had a bit of a rhythm, so it was like. It's like really. Yeah, and so on. It was easy about that.
Well, you haven't played that for how long?
No, I hadn't prepared that one.
I think we can forgive you. I never knew that you use nature in that way, and that's.
Yeah, to be honest, I've not really thought about that much, but I remember it's a real vivid memory of just kind of like, just chilling, properly at one with the universe. But yeah, like, and probably with a sore head as well. But yeah, that was a nice memory.
It was tough in a way. Yes, we were partying, but with our moments, we were so far from home. You know, and we hadn't seen our family, we hadn't seen our nephews and nieces and all that kind of stuff. How hard was that?
Yeah, that was really hard.
You've got a big family, right?
Yeah, massive family. So I think there was always sacrifices, wasn't there, as well when we were on the road. You know, we'd miss birthdays. I think I missed weddings. You know, it was always hard, but we were so in our own little bubble as well, living our life. So yeah, I mean, no regrets really, but obviously struggled being away. I think we all did at times, and I think that's why we all also needed our own little bits of space. So for me, it might have been just wandering down the beach and sitting on the rocks or whatever. I think we all needed it, and there was no phone signals around there either. If you wanted to make a phone call to loved ones, you had to climb up onto the cliffs.
You really did. You still do now. Yeah, amazing. There's so many memories. So in each cove there is a memory. There's potentially a song that came out of that area. What other what was different about Dirty Wrecked? So we talked earlier about the early records, the Onion sort of story, but you've listened to Dirty Wrecked on your way down to the studio today. What other songs sort of stood out to you?
I think because I genuinely don't listen to our stuff that often, so when I do put it on, it's like, oh yeah, this is cool, and it brings back nice memories. I think with Dirty Wrecked, I think I said to you, I can hear the imperfections, but we were so tight.
You mean the album, Dirty Wrecked?
The album Dirty Wrecked, yeah, not just the song. You know, there's things that if I was playing those tracks now, I would probably almost definitely do them differently, but there's no disputing the fact that we were playing exactly how we sounded on the road, and those songs grew on the live stage probably before we recorded them. So essentially we didn't play studio tracks live, we recorded live tracks in the studio, and that was kind of the feel. We didn't always capture that. You know, there's some songs where I don't quite think we got it, even though it's a great song, like She Goes Out. I love that song, but live that was a 9 out of 10. On the album for me, it's maybe an 8 out of 10. I'm probably being generous, but yeah. But yeah, it was definitely the stuff we'd done prior to Dirty Wrecked was rehearsed in a room like this, polished in a room like this, and then we maybe took it out, and we didn't really tore the hell out of it until it became, you know, as polished as Dirty Wrecked. And I think Dirty Wrecked, the album, is just, it captures that live, those few years of really intense touring.
Yeah, because we did what, 3 years. The record wasn't actually out.
No.
By the time by the time it came to an end, that's in another chapter.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a.
And when we were touring, we were playing 5-6 gigs a week, really, weren't we?
Yeah.
And during the summer, sometimes we'd squeeze a few gigs, festival slot, whatever, daytime gig, and the evening, and it was intense. But we all felt like we could have played anywhere at that moment. If someone had said, "Oh, you've got a support slot, or you could go and play a massive stadium," we'd have been like, "Yeah, we're ready." We were just road ready, match fit,
mentally prepared. Yeah.
I think another standout track for me was probably "It's On," because I can't remember where we played. We had a gig in London.
It was Whitechapel.
Yeah.
I can't remember the places.
Yeah, that's right. It was Whitechapel, because we didn't play a lot of gigs around there. But no. Yeah, you're right. It was. And obviously Matt and Villa had come along, and Matt really wanted to I think it was the first time he'd properly heard "It's On" live.
Matt from the Animal Farm.
Matt from the Animal Farm.
And Villa from the Animal Farm.
Yeah. And I think we just played the gig. It was a good gig. I think it went down really well, and Matt was really keen just to capture the energy almost there and then. So I think we pretty much went straight into the studio, didn't we? Yeah. And laid down "It's On" pretty much as we'd have played it live a few hours before. And yeah, I think Steve managed to sing the track from start to finish in one take, which was, for anyone that's recorded in studios, that's pretty rare. It's kind of one-off. So he did it all in one take. We probably played the live track almost in one take as well. So yeah, that really stands out, because it captured a moment for me. It's a good song too, I think.
She wants me, she's looking my way. She wants me, she's moving my way. And ecstasy, won't you come with me to the promised land? Come on, let's go. You won't hear us on the radio. It's on. My Donkey Kong. Who's that lady in the back with the frog on? Come on, let's go. You won't hear us on the radio. It's on. We're on again, bigger. Who's that lady in the back with the figure?
And so on and so forth. But yeah, it was just, that's got the Cheech and Chong reference as well.
It has, yes. Yeah.
Just a fun song to play, and definitely a fun studio session as well.
Yeah. Cool. Very good.